back to my channel. I hope you're doing amazing. If you're new around here, my name is Carolina and I'm so grateful you're watching today. We are in my new apartment. I just moved to a new place in Brooklyn and I couldn't feel happier to be here. We were really quick with setting up the whole apartment, so it feels like home already, which is the best feeling. And on today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through a few days in my life, showing you things that I'm cooking, and hopefully it will give you some inspiration on different ways that you can also care for yourself in this season of life, and different meals you can cook. As always, all of the recipes that I make in this video will be included in the description, and all of the products that I use will also be included in the description in case you want to check any of them out. And with that said, let's get going with my day. It's 7:25 right now. My body has been naturally waking me up super early at around like 6:45 these days because it's been getting light outside so early, and instead of getting annoyed about that, I'm leaning into it, and I've been loving having a little bit extra time in the morning to take care of myself. So I'm gonna go on a run. My running outfit is on, my SPF is on, I'm pretty much ready to go. And around the last like 2 months, I've been loving having a proper full breakfast first thing in the morning and then kind of doing my workout a little bit later. But the only exception for that is on days that I go on a run, because now that it's hot outside, if I'm going on a morning run, I can't go on the run too late in the day because if not, it gets way too hot outside. And so I'm gonna head out earlier today and then I'll have my big breakfast when I return. But yeah, it's a beautiful day, so I'm excited to get outside, get some morning sun with my body. I'm probably gonna do a mix of walking and running, so let's go. Look at this beautiful view and beautiful day, no clouds in the sky. Probably gonna have half of this. One thing I have been trying to do is to not have caffeine until at least an hour after I've woken up. That can really help your cortisol levels. I've been trying to wait like an hour and a half to 2 hours because running is already kind of high impact and a little bit more stressful on the body. So I'm not gonna add cortisol to that with more coffee. I always save half of my bananas to freeze and make smoothies after. Little hack right there. A bit of water, not too much so I don't have to pee in the middle of the run. Hello, I am back from my walk/run. It was so lovely. I actually just remembered I did not stop my Strava, so let me do that. It was literally so much fun. My sister-in-law is actually staying with us until today, so she's leaving in about 30 minutes, but she joined me on the walk. She was already at the park, so that was really nice. We got to chat a little bit and soak up some sun, so I'm feeling rejuvenated, and I'm about to make breakfast. I'm hungry and I'm ready to eat, so we're gonna have a little yogurt bowl. So let's make it. I just got some of my favorite yogurt. This is the Phage lactose-free. I usually get lactose-free if I can, but I'm fine with dairy most of the time. So this is what we're gonna be using. And then we're gonna put some fruit, some nut butter, some granola, and it's gonna hit the spot. I also keep coming back to yogurt bowls because it's such an easy way to get protein. Our finished product. We have Greek yogurt at the bottom, some berries, some banana, flax seeds, a little bit of granola, and some almond butter, and then hemp hearts on the top. And this was 1 cup of yogurt. Looks so pretty. Okay, this combination is so good. I love a little berry banana flavor profile in my yogurt bowl. I've also been really into flax seeds recently. They just add a really good amount of like texture, and I don't know, I just love it with banana especially, and also in smoothies. Took a nice shower. I don't know about you guys, but I love the feeling of wet hair after I come out of the shower and just like letting your hair air dry. I love the look of my hair when I dry it with a blow dryer, but I feel like in the summertime especially, having your hair down and kind of wet and like it's just so refreshing. So leaning into that, and I'm gonna make myself a little matcha now and then hop into work. Because of the move last week, I feel like I have so much on my plate, so much to do, to edit, to look over, to answer. So I'm gonna do that now. I have a meeting at 11 and then I have a coaching call in the afternoon, I think at like 5 p.m. So I'll have most of the day in between these two meetings to edit for YouTube, do emails, answer my clients, work on some brand deals, prepare content for our socials. So the day is going well and I'm gonna make matcha now. Let's go. Freaking phenomenal. You guys know how happy this makes me. Oh yeah, let's get to work now.
Summer's coming up, you know, we might sometimes, even if we've healed, kind of struggle with those thoughts that come up again, even in a healing journey.
Find it together. It is a community builder. It is also a fundraiser.
I just feel so honored to be a part of this conversation because I feel like when I was struggling many years ago, it was so taboo to talk about these things, and it still kind of is. So I definitely would love to be a part of the panel, that's for sure. Okay, I've done a little bit of work. I had a really good call, which was so exciting. I was talking to some people who work at a place called Project Heal and Arise, which are both focused on helping people get help and support and access to therapy and mental health support and dietitians when they're recovering from eating disorders, which is such a passion of mine, is just helping people have a better relationship with their food and their body. And we're going to be working on a panel together. And the whole point of this panel is like a summer mind instead of a summer body, and how can you keep your mindset in check during the summertime when everyone's talking about losing weight and having a certain body. So I'm so honored to be a part of this. It was such a good call. I've worked on a couple brand deals, I've submitted some things, and now it's 1 p.m. So now it's time for lunch. I've been seeing this recipe on TikTok, and from the moment that I saw it, I was like, I need to make this. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some sweet potato burgers. I don't think I've talked about this that much on my channel, but last month I did a GI map and I realized through those results that my body has not been responding well to gluten. And I've essentially cut it out for the last month, and I've already noticed a really good shift in how I feel, in my bloating and just all these different things. So this is also a great gluten-free recipe because instead of using a bun, you can use the sweet potato. And also, like, a lot of gluten-free buns to me don't taste very good. So if any of you guys watching are gluten-free and you have recommendations for gluten-free buns, let me know. But I was just intrigued by seeing the sweet potato combined with the meat itself. I feel like that just looks so good, and I think it's pretty easy to make. So we're gonna try it out. The oven is preheated. Let's pop this in. Now we make the patties. This is a lot. I'm not gonna make patties out of all of this because I'm just making food for myself. So I'm gonna just use half of this or a third of this, and the rest I'm just gonna make into ground beef to have for later. Black pepper, salt, a little bit of oregano, paprika, and a teeny little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I'm just gonna use my hands, honestly. I'm gonna put a little bit of feta cheese on top of the patties while they're grilling. I'm also gonna use a little bit of Dijon mustard and some arugula. So good and so cute and pretty. These turned out amazing. I'm so happy with the final result. It looks delicious. I already took a bite of this one, so it looks a little destroyed. And I feel like these are better eaten with a knife and fork, but the flavor combination was so good. And the sweet potatoes were really fast in the oven. So I'm gonna do another little bite on screen. I'm just gonna do it with a knife and fork. You can definitely eat it with your hands. It just gets kind of hot, so it can burn your hands if you don't wait for the sweet potatoes to cool down enough, but really, really good. 10 out of 10, 100%. Wow, easy healthy meal. We love to see it. You guys have to try this, it's so good. That lunch was literally perfection. I'm so happy that I tried that new recipe and hopefully gave you guys a little bit of inspo there. I am now gonna have a little bit of electrolytes and get back into editing and doing work. I feel like I'm playing a little bit of catch up because I had to put so much on pause work-wise while I was moving to make sure that I was able to just like speed through the move and get everything done instead of letting anything kind of pile up and then stress me out in the future. So I just knew today was just gonna have to be one of those trade-off days where I do all the work that I didn't do before. And that's a little treat while I'm working. I'm gonna have Element electrolytes, and they launched these like canned electrolytes. So I've been loving this. It's a little bit sparkling. I went on a little walk, had my coaching call, and then ever since I finished the coaching call, I've just been editing away, working on our moving vlog. It's been a very productive day. I feel like I am so much more caught up now. Close my laptop, I'm done for the day, and now I'm going to start unwinding.
Tenho esse mar todo, todo pra olhar. Tenho as estrelas infinitas pra contar. Tenho o sol brilhando e os patos nadam em par. Meus passos vão mostrando o prazer de observar as flores no caminho. É um agrado que Deus deu. Um dia após o outro, foi o que Ele prometeu. Pode crer, não preciso de você.
Finished product. We have arugula at the bottom with a little olive oil and lemon, some tomatoes, avocado, dill, everything but the bagel as the garnish. And then we have our Brussels sprouts, chickpea, and mustard chicken on top. And it's time to eat. Dinner is served. 30 grams of protein. I'm gonna try to kind of chop it all up and... Okay, first bite. I boiled the Brussels sprouts this time around before putting them in the oven to try to cook them faster, but to be honest, it's better to not do that because when you do that, it kind of tastes too much like Brussels sprouts. Otherwise, it's good. I'm gonna put a little bit of hummus in mine for a little creaminess, a little texture element, but it's pretty good. Healthy meal. The mustard chicken is a slay. Good morning. This is the face of someone who slept almost 9 hours. I'm feeling so good. I think I had mentioned earlier on in the video that over the last basically week, I was not able to get much sleep because we were going to bed kind of late around like 11:30 midnight, and then my body was waking me up at like 6:40 a.m. So I was definitely getting like 7 hours of sleep max, and it was starting to add up, and I wasn't sure why my body wasn't able to rest. And so last night after dinner, we were watching a little bit of Succession Succession, which is a show that we've been watching. And 25 minutes into the episode, I turned to Pedro and I was like, I'm so sleepy. Can we stop and watch the rest tomorrow? And that was the best decision ever. I laid in bed and I passed out in like 5 minutes. I didn't even have to read. I didn't have to do anything. And I woke up like 8.5, 9 hours later, and now here we are. And I look so much more rejuvenated and so much better. I also had some crazy dreams, but I'm feeling so good. So I am so freaking happy. Could not be happier about this. And now I'm gonna make breakfast. I'm gonna make some eggs and toast with some fruit, and then I'm gonna go on a little walk because it's a nice day outside again. So that's the plan. Ow. I feel like it's gonna bruise. An easy and balanced breakfast. We have lots of protein here, 2 or 3 grams of protein in the bread, and then like avocado and berries for fiber and for healthy fats also. Yummy. Okay, we have a beautiful breakfast. I'm so excited. I've been really liking mixing up my like yogurt bowls and smoothies with these like eggs and toast combo, especially because this toast is so good, but I'm running out. I'm gonna do my journaling, affirmations, and gratitudes. I haven't done this since move-in day, so it's been about a week, and I've definitely noticed it in my mindset, how it affects me to not do this as consistently. But as a healing perfectionist and as someone who's more about consistency than perfection, we just get back into it. We start again instead of dropping it because you stopped doing it and then giving up on yourself. So that's what I'm gonna do while I eat, and then I'm gonna go on a walk. I just finished my morning walk and got myself a matcha. It's a nice day outside, and now I'm gonna go do a little workout, and it's gonna feel so good. Back from my workout, and it was such a lovely self-care morning. I went on a nice walk through the park, which was so beautiful. I went through some different trails and kind of explored, got a matcha, went to the gym. I did a 20-minute like upper body circuit from the Move With Us app, and then I also did an ab circuit. Felt so strong. Already booked a class for tomorrow as well, so I'm excited for that. And now I'm gonna take a quick body shower and fix up my hair, and then I have a coaching call in 30 minutes, and after that I'm gonna make lunch. So I stopped by the grocery store and picked up some cheese because I'm gonna make some stuffed peppers, which I always love. It's so easy to make, so good, so yummy. So that's what's going down. Feels so good to show up for yourself and do little bits of self-care. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's just really nice to meet yourself where you're at every single day and do what you can and be okay with that, and realize that it doesn't have to be a formula and you don't have to check every single box every single day. It's just about figuring out what works for you. Had my coaching call, and now it's time for lunch, so let's make some stuffed peppers. Okay, the pepper has been in the oven for about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna take it out of the oven, put my meat inside, and then put it back in the oven with a little bit of cheese on top so it melts. I made this yesterday after I finished with lunch. Just ground it up or put it in the stovetop. Now I have it ready. This is the cheese that I got. I'm gonna leave that in for like 5 minutes. la la. Guys, this looks insane. Also this little melted cheese. Love. Gorgeous. I'm so freaking excited. The melted cheese on top is just I've only made stuffed peppers one other time. You guys might remember it. And I really burnt the pepper when I did it, but I actually like charred peppers. So this time I actually didn't burn it, but I'm sure it's gonna taste delicious. Kind of comes apart when you're gonna eat it, but oh yeah, so delicious. I've been editing all afternoon for the last like 2-3 hours, and I just kind of like immersed myself in it, and it went by so fast. So feeling good, feeling great actually. And I'm gonna have a little afternoon snack. Pedro and I have a dinner tonight at Planta to celebrate our 1-year anniversary of being legally married. We have our big Brazilian wedding in 2 months, but we have legally been married for a year. So we're gonna go to do a dinner, and it's at 7:45, I think 7:30, and it's 4:45 right now. So I'm already kind of hungry. I know I'm gonna get hungry before dinner, so I'm gonna nourish myself now, make a little yogurt bowl, and then I'll come back for my second coaching call today. Finished my coaching call and got ready for dinner. It's 7 o'clock, so we are heading out now. We're gonna city bike over to Williamsburg to go to Planta, and this is the fit. Just a little black jeans and this little button down top from Zara, and I'm rocking the slightly dark lips, and I'm loving it, and it's a vibe. It's gonna be so yummy. I love Planta. Let's go.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
You guys, I had another early morning today. I woke up again at 6:30. So I got up, made myself a smoothie, journaled a little bit, and then Pedro and I had to go back to our old apartment because today's our last day there. So we had to kind of like dismount the shades that we had and patch up the holes. Came back. Now I am having a little matcha. I'm doing some laundry, and I'm about to get started with work. It's 9:30, and then I have a workout class at noon. I originally wanted to go on a walk outside, but I think I'm gonna actually just jump into work, get as much done as I can. We're also leaving for a trip tonight, so I'm gonna pack. That's the plan. I have my workout, and then I have a coaching call before we head out for the airport. So busy day, but it's off to a productive start. So let's get it going. This is probably my favorite class because it's kind of like a full body strength class, and it feels hard in the moment. It's like 40 minutes, super targeted. I always feel super strong leaving the class, and I've only done it twice. So I'm excited because I've been testing out some classes to see which ones I like the most, and I definitely really like this one. So I think if I stay consistent and go to this like 2 times a week, I'll be golden. So now it's time to make lunch. perfect leftovers bowl, so easy and quick. Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you had fun following along. I feel so rejuvenated. After the move, I was honestly so exhausted. So pouring into my own cup, getting back into a workout routine and cooking at home has just felt so good. And also just adding back in journaling and getting back into work and everything. So I hope this inspired you in any way. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. And if you're not yet subscribed, join my YouTube family. I will see you guys so soon with another video. And I love you all so much. Mwah.
until